You're listening to TalkTainmentRadio.com.
The views and opinions expressed are those of the host and guest and not necessarily those of TalkTainmentRadio.com, the management, the staff, or K&E World Network, LLC.
Every day. Hello. This is Talk Tainment Radio, and you listen to Stairway to Heaven. And I'm glad to be here, and hopefully you are too. Before I get started, I'd like to say this to my family in Fort Worth, Texas. I lost a real good brother of mine. He was I ain't gonna say stepbrother, he was my brother. His name was the Reverend George Demeray Jr. Passed away. And his funeral is tomorrow in Corsicana, Texas. And this program goes out to the Demeray family, Baby, Deborah, and Bonnie, Nuki, and little man Albert. We all are brothers, and we just lost one of the best brothers I ever had, one of the best friends I ever had. We were just like brothers. And my heart going, so if y'all, Baby, Deborah, Bonnie, Lil Man, and Nuke, if y'all watching, like I know y'all probably watching, this is to you. This is from your brother Lou, telling you, I wish I was there, but due to circumstances, wouldn't let me come. But I may not be there with you in full, but my will be there in spirit. Love every last one. I'll see you soon this summer. And take care. But you're not alone. You still got one big brother here that love you and would do anything to do anything to take care of you. So hang on in there. And I'll give you a call tomorrow. Also, I'd like to make a dedication to Core Lab, Praise Temple, and also I'd really like to say Stairway to Heaven is brought to you by her Sensational Keys of Harmony. And Joe, my brother, as you always say, you know what I always tell you, hurry up and get well, because we got a lot of music to write together and a lot of work to do. Hurry up and get strong, brother. I miss you. And to the Woods family and Pops, miss you too. I'd like to say my topic tonight is, where are our children's mind at? And nobody knows where a child's mind is, because they got so much going on through the media, social media, and they put so much in their minds. Sometimes they don't have the stuff that's going on now with Facebook, Instagram, and sometimes YouTube. But most of the things I have, from what I've seen, from my point, I have seen that most of the teenagers are interested in Instagram. I have two granddaughters who watch that program, watch that media, and the things I've seen on that media is not very good. And I'm over there, I'm not going to leave TikTok out either, because they show some things. They show things on there too. I haven't seen what TikTok has. I've seen some of it, but not what have. But the rest of them, Instagram has more. For the teenagers, look at more Instagram than anything I believe. I'm just going from what I see and from experience. I always say at the end of the show, the mind is nothing but a garden, but what you put in it grows. And what Instagram and Facebook and all these others, and BT Soul too, the hip hoppers, the rappers, and whatever they saying puts in your child's mind, or our children's mind. Let's put it that way. The things that's going through their mind, they think is up time, hip, and they think it's beautiful. It's not. It's not the age. It's not the time. It's not the stage. The same thing that they see and hear, it was done during the time when I was coming up. stealing cars, which I never stole a car. Steal cars, stealing cars, ganging up, beating up people, robbing people, being disobedient to their parents. In the book of Timothy, I think it's the 3rd chapter, and one of the verses says, disobedient to parents. And it gets to the point that the reason why they're so disobedient, setting the child, being the child has become a friend. Yes, we got some parents out there do the same things that the teenagers do, that your young daughters do. Some of the parents I know, maybe some of you parents out there, I know they be rolling up weeds and everything, joints and stuff like this, right from their child, and smoke right some drink in front of your child. And they pick that up. But when the point comes and it turns towards you, and you look, and you get mad, holler at the child, and you say, where did you, or what you know better, you can't do that. The first thing that comes out of a child's mind, I learned it from you. I saw you do it. So I thought it was good for me to do it. Not only that, half of these kids are raised by single parents and single mothers, single fathers. Most of when it's like that, the single parents are trying their best and trying their hard, trying to pull things together and trying to keep things in a respective way. But when a single parent's trying to do, I have one question I would like to ask. While the single mother or a single father is trying to hold on to their children, trying to teach them the right way, where is the other half? Where's the father or where's the mother? Most of them are out there in the street doing what they want to do. It's like, you do me, I do you. Leave me alone. It's my business. It's not the point that somebody's trying to get in your business. It's a point about where are your children at the time? While you out here partying and doing your thing, where is your child? When you left home, is he at home or is they at home? Or are they at home having a party while you out here partying? Or while you're partying, are they doing the same thing that you doing? Most of the young folks today are doing more than is unseen. It used to be a thing like behind closed doors, but it's not behind closed doors anymore. It's an open door thing. It's open season. They do anything open season now. You cannot. It's not. They wait till we get off where we're going and do it for closed doors. No, we're gonna do it open. Let you see. Hey, look what I'm doing. Hey, this is it. But while they're doing that, the older teenagers. I mean, there's some good children, good people, good children out there, good teenagers, good young folks out there are doing their best and being respectful. But the ones that's trying to be respectful and do the right things are the ones catching it hard from the bullies, from those who don't have nothing on their mind. And they'll get jealous because you're trying to get where you're trying to go and they're not trying to get there. In other words, they blame their downfalls on you, not remembering that they failed themselves. We have done things in our lives that cause us to stupor or fall down. And then we have caused things to get back up. Like the song says, we fall down, but we get back up. And that's one thing we have to learn, getting back up. We're going to have to let the lower end of the craft or the lower end of the boat go down the sink. And we should be trying to climb the higher mountain to get where our goal is. Young folks, I have nothing against the music you read, some of the music you listen to. But some of the music you listen to is so vulgar, so disrespectful, unjust, that the words that are out there are being put out there It's so unclean that you sit and listen to it. And once you listen to it, it's like a seed. It grows to your body. And you, when they plant it there, but your mind grows. It's like a pot of flower pot with dirt put in it. When you plant the seed down, water it, and it grows every day. A little bit by little bit, it's growing up, pushing itself up, until it gets to the top. You have things out there like somebody come along that's showing all the bling bling, the diamonds, the rings, the nice cars and everything. I know it's still out there, showing you how they get. And then when they pull your weak-minded into it, and all the bling bling, you get into it, and suddenly it looks good. But all of a sudden it begin to look ugly and dull. Because that's something that you got yourself into can cause you to lose your life. Or it could cause you to lose a best friend's life. Because you let your body be so weak to look at, to listen to what's going on. If I can remember at one time, there was these guys, these young dope dealers. Dope dealers got these young boys and girls pushing dope to the schools. And I asked the young man one time, because I was with my brother a brother of mine, my stepbrother. Him and I had just picked up his went and said, I gotta go pick up this friend. He picked him up, and we passed by the school. And they asked this guy. He said, I gotta go get my money. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, I got this young boy selling dope. One young boy wasn't no more, about maybe 16 or 17 years old. And I asked him a question. I said, what would you do if he come up short with your money? First thing came out of his mouth, I'll kill him. I'll kill him. Why would you want to take a young boy's life? Because of your gold or because of your God? The money, because you doing your thing, what you're selling is your gold, your God, your honor, you worship. And you got that young man doing the same thing, teaching him how to do things, teaching him how to do it. That's how our young children's minds get caught up in that mess. Another one, I met another young man one time. This is when I was out there doing my thing. I met another young man. He wasn't no more than 10 years old, 11 years old. His father taught him how to do what he had to do. But, it's hard. Young people, stop letting your minds get torn away into something that's not right. Don't stop letting, as they say, don't let Satan take you and put you in his party or in his house or in his garden. Because the garden and the house that it has ain't that bright and it ain't that pretty. It may look pretty, but it ain't. There's so many big shot people out there. And then this thing, I can't pronounce it because I can't pronounce the word. But there's so much in it that they done sold their souls to it. And I'm not mentioning the rappers or everything that I heard of that was part of it, but they sold their souls to it. They have to do things that they was told, they was taught to do. It is a thing that is like a cult. And if you don't do what they say that cult, you're a goner. You are a goner. When I see young folks dressed the way they dress now and don't care, it's like, I'm going to wear this and I don't care how I look. This is it. This is the thing. Well, okay, this is the thing. What is it going to be like? What would you do if you went to work dressed like that? And that man going to look at you. Is this the way he going to come to work? He's looking how you dress and everything. Well, this is how you going to come to work dressed? I would think about hiring you. And here comes somebody, comes another person next to you, all well-groomed and dressed. He gets the job. And you get mad and blame it. Well, he didn't want me, blah, blah. No, it's not blah, blah, blah. Sometime it is. And sometime it ain't. And I'm not going to say sometimes, it's always. Young folks, please carry yourself in a manner that you can be respected. And I know you want respect because everybody wants respect. But how you going to get that respect when your mind is always down in the dogs or to the dogs? How you going to get respect when you want to do everything what the dogs are doing? I got to go with my boys, with the boys, see what they doing. The boys, it's not always what the boys or the guys doing. Ladies, same thing, young ladies. I got to go where my friends are. They doing this and they doing that. Same thing. Because there's so much going on in this world that we need help and we need to try to understand more. We have to try to say, hey, when enough is enough. Parents, mothers, fathers, great aunts, anybody, family members, older folks, we got to keep our eye on our young folks, because we don't know you don't know which way their minds are gonna go. There's some minds are so bad and so disturbed, it's pitiful. And some of our young folks are carrying weapons. They try like same like the gunfight at the OK Corral or Dodge City. You got some of our young folks carrying AK-17s in gangs, trying to get it like the old Al Capone days, or Babyface Nelson or Machine Gun Kelly. Those guys are dead and gone because of the life that they live. And young folks, young people, why would you want to live that life that they had? Their life was terrible. Real terrible. Also, all gangsters wasn't white. There were a couple of them. Bumpy Johnson was one. He was a dope dealer. He was a drug dealer. And I discovered there was a lady that they call her the female Al Capone. I can't think of her name. She was so great. And then when things got bad, all the people that was with her, they turned their backs on her and turned against her. Until everything that she did, we can't trust. We got friends, but we gotta watch our friends, because our friends can turn on us in a minute. They can get scared to know that you did something, and they can put that scare in them. Oh yeah, he did it. Yeah, I saw him doing it. And when you went, oh yeah, buddy, well, I ain't saying nothing. Keep my mouth shut. They can't make me say nothing. Fine. But when you get caught, you act like a chicken blowing his coop on the rooftop. Or you sing like a singing bird. And every question they ask you singing. But still, you supposed to be the best. That's my best friend. Blah, 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 blah. But he told on you. But see, like I said, the mind is nothing to fool with. Because you can grow anything in that mind. You can grow anything in it. Don't care what it is, what you won't do, what you seen that you never will do. Your mind, you put that on your mind. Let's put something in there that's hurt you real bad, or put something, or go around where people can talk to you in your ear, and they plant that seed. And every time they plant that seed, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And finally, when it comes out, and you got to come to realization, you start crying, saying you're sorry. Excuse me. You're sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But you had time to think before you did it. Young folks, please. Children, please. I'm asking this as a father and a grandfather. Pull yourself together. Find something that's more pleasant, something that will bring your attention from that. Because what's out there ain't for you. It's not for you. Because the things that y'all watching on television, Instagramming, Facebook, YouTube, the things that are on those medias that shouldn't be on it is not good for you. It's not good for you. Young men, start dressing well. Pull your pants up. And dress like a man. And stop dressing baggy. Dress like a man. Because I heard stories about that, but I'm not going to mention. I'm not allowed to mention. But dress well. Groom yourself. And if you do that, dress well, and you go and get a job, and the man's looking at exactly how you dress, and he sees you dress well, he's going to hire you. If he see you walking there with baggy pants, he's going to have a second thought. A very second thought. Young ladies, dress like a lady. Look like a young lady. Stop dressing like you Miss Hollywood. There's no time for all of that. Dress well and dress like a lady, like your secretary or nurse or anything. Dress well. There's more respect that way. But if both y'all gonna come in and dress any way you want to, dress like gangbangers, you're not gonna get that dress. You're not gonna get that respect. You're not gonna get that respect. And sometimes you, oh yeah, blah blah blah, yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, she did this. Yeah, man, I know how she is. Yeah, I know how he is too. It works both ways. Y'all stabbing each other in the back. Stop it. Show more love for each other. Show where you can help each other. Get to the point where say, I can't do this no more. It's not getting me nowhere. Go try to get your degree. Either go to college, and my favorite thing is the military. Go out and see the military. Go see the world for free. Go see the other type of the world, see the other foreign countries and see how they live. And then when you come back, you say, well, heck, I've been there. I know what it's like. And that's what both male and female need to do. Get that education, be what you want to be. And make your parents proud, make your family proud of you. Yeah, I know you got some family members that don't get mad if you do make that move. They talk about you like ABC. And you got to turn that ABC around. And let them know, well, yeah, you think I wasn't going to be nothing, but look at me now. I done made it. And once you do that, somebody else will watch what you're doing. They'll feel your spirit. They'll feel how you got where you are. They'll feel the kindness in your heart. You know, I always say this, and I found out this just got to me. I didn't say I always say this has got to me. I always wonder why when children meet an older person and they cuddle up to them, they put their heart up with love. Some people, they'll show their whole love and cuddle up when some people they won't. Because I said there's a spirit within us that the young babies see in us. They can tell if a person got a kind heart, or they could tell that spirit could tell them that that person has an evil heart, a bad heart. Don't hang around us too much. And then you wonder why the baby gets down and run from you. Because there's something there that he saw that he didn't like. There's something there that he could feel it. And there's something there that's, within here telling him, hey, get away from this person quick. Because the demon that he has inside his body is going to come out to get you. And they get away, go somewhere and get away from it. The next thing, there's another way when the baby runs to a person and stays up in his arm, keep coming back and forth to his arm, he sees that person has a sweet smelling sensitive spirit about himself. A sweet smelling spirit that shows love, honesty, and kindness. Go ahead and give them that. It gives them that chance to say, "But hey, I'd rather be with him than to be with you." And as I said, as I'm saying now, there's one person that have seen this. Mr. Jelani West, you have a beautiful spirit. You and your wife, Pam. And I'm saying this to both of you. Keep on being glorified in Lord and God. Because I could see it. And that's the shout out I've given to you. And also, I like to say this to all those people and all those, there's a lot of good people out there, a lot of good young people out there. They're doing their best to try to hold their heads up. They're doing their best to try to keep themselves straight. You can't always go out there and think you go fight them. You're not going to win. I don't care what you do to them. You're not going to win. Maybe physically and mentally, but spiritually, you're not. Spiritually wise, you're not going to win. Because they got that protection. And regardless of what you do with spiritual eyes, that spirit is going to come out and fight the spirit that you got. It's just a matter of time. Young folks, don't let yourself be bullied or be dragged into the dark shadow. Defeat that dark shadow and put a light. When it's dark, you turn that light on, that light brings that darkness out. And love them people. Love yourselves. Because when you do show that love for everyone, they will love you back. You gotta keep that glow going. That's why I say young babies between 1, 2, and 3 years old, they can see that beautiful spirit within us. They can also see that bad spirit that was in us. And sometimes which side that spirit is showing or which way he is, that young baby ain't gonna see it, and gonna run away from you. Don't want to be bothered with you. They not kicking the cry because they scared of you. They kick the cry because they feel that what's bad. They seen that bad spirit in you. As they say, that bad demon in you. We got to learn to get rid of it. Love, show more love within your heart. Young folks, show a lot of love. Give the elders respect. They need help, help them. Don't try to take nothing from them. Love them. Help them upstairs if they live upstairs. Or help them inside the house and live on a 1-floor flat. Do that. But give them the love that they need. And you will get love in return. Remember, to all you YouTube family listening, hey, this is Dr. Bass. Say I'll see you next time. And remember, the mind is nothing but the garden. What you put in it grows. See you next time.